I'm just having a very complicated emotional reaction to this episode so far for some reason. It baffles me that people want to stick up for the writers of this season because the writing is so bad. I will spend the rest of my existence fantasizing about what this show could have been if Phoebe Waller-Bridge would have wrote the whole thing. Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. The day is here. It is time for the finale of Killing Eve. I honestly have no idea what I'm hoping for at this point. I've disliked this season so strongly, as you all probably know if you've been following along, and I know a lot of people have just been clinging on hoping that we at least get Villanelle and Eve together at the end, and I don't even know if I want that at this point. They've just really ruined their relationship for me this season, and so I don't know what I want. Here's the things I do know. I know I want Villanelle to be happy. I know I want her to feel loved and worthy and wanted and fought for and chosen and all those things. And I want her to get everything she's ever wanted. I want all of that. I just don't really feel their relationship too much anymore. And as you all know, again, if you've been following along, I'm not a big Eve fan. So my feelings are kind of mixed on whether or not I actually want them to end up together, but in the end, I'll suck it up as long as Villanelle's happy. As far as anything else, I just don't know what I even want out of this episode. I don't know what I'm expecting. At this point, I'm just ready to rip the band-aid off and get it over with, so these videos do have to be cut up for YouTube, so if you want my full-length reaction, you can head on over to my Patreon. The link is in the description box below. Mama's got 3 humans to raise, so shout out and thank you to everyone who's able to support me over there. I love and appreciate you guys so much, especially my MVPs. I'm so grateful for your support. And without further ado, let's get into whatever this is gonna be. Boop! Oh good, are we not doing a previously on thing? We're just going right into it?
You can't have her. She's mine.
For someone that wanted Eve dead, Gunn was moving real slow. She had a is that a machete? She had that giant blade to Eve's throat. How the hell? She's trying to climb a tree. She didn't see her up there in that tree. Gunn is like twice Eve's size, and she is a trained assassin and was torturing the 12. I thought they'd have at least Villanelle take her down. Eve takes her down.
What? They use steal phones from corpses now.
They don't know she's dead yet. They're having a meeting.
That's so dumb to me.
And this is why you're here?
Information is literally like,
you know why
one of their main points is to know stuff.
You know this as much as I do.
I don't even understand how she killed her. Even if she gouged out her eyes. Is there more to that scene that we're gonna see? Did she gouge out her eyes and then grab the blade and kill her? Because I don't understand.
What did you do to her?
Otherwise. Yeah, okay, tell us. Oh, okay, she's still alive. I was gonna say, like, what the fuck? That would suck, but it's not gonna kill a person. I still think it's ridiculous that Eve was able to do that to her, though.
You just don't get it, do you? You don't want to say it? Fine, I don't care, but I can. I need you, Villanelle. I came all this way to be with you, and I'm in the middle of nowhere. You're angry. I'm angry.
You're hurt.
I'm hurt. That is life, and we're running out of time. So you need to stop pouting and being a suckface and get on with it.
Thanks.
That Stranger's Wave was one of my favorite parts so far. So that resolved that then? Was that them making up? As much as I love Villanelle, what was the spinning, like...
Your accent is terrible. You sound like a drunk bat.
Oh, it's Hugo.
Quick, Marge.
I was in hospital visiting a friend, and Donnie was in the next bed on dialysis. I thought he was cute.
I thought she looked like she had a kidney spare. You're kidding.
And then 6 months later...
Yeah. We are bound together forever.
That's Judy.
Oh, my bubba.
What's going on?
Aren't you even a tiny bit ashamed of yourself?
Okay, are you ready?
No, I'm scared. It's just whenever you do it.
Relax,
All right,
Okay,
just do it.
I think I might kill them. I think I might help you.
I think I might
Do
kill
you guys want me to read your tarot?
The fact that they kept them apart all season with fucking horseshit writing and nonsense just for them to resolve it all within like 3 minutes of the final episode. I mean, I knew that I wasn't gonna enjoy this.
I'm complicated.
Do my future.
The sun.
The sun.
Aww.
One of the best cards you can get. The sun is magnificent and holy.
Okay, you don't have to say holy though.
The sun
We've had enough of
is
that this
light.
season.
Okay, you know what? Do my future.
Don't shove the sun.
Well,
Let's go.
I
Don't
can do
show
you a
the
3-card
sun.
reading.
I don't want that. I just want the future. The last one.
This should have been what the whole season was. Them together.
Shall we steal their stupid cameras?
Yes.
That was really cute. I'm feeling so many mixed emotions right now. I'm sorry, I have to take a moment. I'm gonna cry like a little bitch just because I'm like, that was so cute, but I'm also so incredibly frustrated. Like we've been talking about all season. I don't understand how they expected us to be okay with them going from the bridge scene to the start of this season with no explanation whatsoever, acting like last season didn't even happen, acting like the bridge season didn't even happen, torturing us all season with this rift between them that was never explained, and with god-awful, awkward, horrible scenes between them for the majority of the season, and then to have it just resolve so quickly and then them show us that, oh, they do know how to give us cute scenes. And now, I don't know, like, I'm glad that we're finally here. I'm glad that they're finally fucking together. But it just somehow makes me even more annoyed about the whole ignoring the bridge scene thing. Okay, I'm gonna try to just chill, see where this episode is taking us. I was trying so hard to enjoy that, but it's just like the more I let myself enjoy it, the more like the frustration was eating away at me behind that, you know? You know what it is? It just kind of feels like a little bit of too little, too late. I don't know, like, if someone starves you long enough, are you really going to be that grateful when they finally feed you? Like, yeah, you're excited for the food, but also, like, they starved you for a long time, you know? I'm just having a very complicated emotional reaction to this episode so far for some reason. I'm getting way too emotional over a fucking TV show, but, you know, that's what really good writing does to you. The first season of this show was so incredible. Like, none of us who are really struggling to my extent with this season would be struggling this much if we didn't get hooked so damn hard during that first season. So, alright, I'm gonna stop rambling. Let's get back into this episode. I'm sorry, I just had to take, like, an emotional break for a second.
What do they even have at truck stops?
Trucks.
Villanelle feels a lot more like Villanelle this episode, though. Last week did not feel like they even knew who Villanelle's character was. Also, I'm wondering if, since they let the episode get, like, cute and happy this fast, obviously something has to happen, or else what the fuck is the point of the rest of the episode? So, is Eve gonna die now? I just don't want to see our girl get hurt. Love their little smiles and looks to each other. Oh my god, I forgot Pam even existed. I literally, so far this episode, forgot that she existed at all this season.
I need to take the 12 down before supper time.
Fuck you.
I killed him.
Can you kill Pam, please, Carolyn?
Is that it?
I wish they would have just had Constantine
Wait.
go off to try to, into hiding to try to find Irina or something. I don't know. I know it's
messed up.
not totally unrealistic for him to end up dying throughout the season.
I'm the psychopath, please.
I adored him. The fact that Pam was his end, and it was right before the end. Like, why couldn't they have just let him live? I feel like it was just a cheap way to try to, like, get shock value
One
or
time,
something, because
Me and Bill were in there and saw a man vomit into his pint glass and then drink it.
I still refuse to process it emotionally. Didn't happen.
You murdered him on a dance floor in Berlin?
Of course. I remember Bill.
R.I.P. Bill.
What's your name?
Pam.
Pam, I've made 2 discoveries in the last year. Firstly, that I look exceptional in linen. Really, truly unbeatable. And secondly, that emotions, or feelings, as people apparently like to call them nowadays, are at best an inconvenience and at worst a total scourge on one's freedoms. Guilt and shame especially. Don't let them take hold.
The fuck are we watching? What is happening?
Don't open your mouth. Just seen a dead fox.
So damn cute. This is the first kiss all season that doesn't gross me out or make me feel weird. They're walking while kissing. Oh, fuck them. Oh, fuck them for making that so cute after writing such shit all season. Especially because it's still early in the episode. I know they're gonna fucking ruin it now.
Pickles straight from the jar.
That's what they do. They ruin everything. Why is Carolyn just buddying up with Pam all of a sudden?
Music,
I don't understand. Pam killed Constantine,
the inebriated
and
music.
she was working for Helene. That directly puts her at odds with Carolyn, right? What is happening?
I'm sorry about Constantine.
Oh, please freak out and kill her. Please kill her, Villanelle. Please. Please kill her.
Prashais, that is foolish.
She killed him. Why is everyone just friends with Pam? nobody has heard from Helene in how many days now?
Head honchos of the 12.
They would not still be sending those messages to her phone.
It's always been mine.
I'm so annoyed that no one's mad that Pam killed Constantine.
I mean, it looks like a wedding.
Let me see.
I mean, I know that it's like kind of part of how things go, and they're just to a certain extent used to that, but I just don't think they, like, she killed him so pointlessly. No one's gonna say anything?
Feeling homesick?
Surprisingly, yes. But you don't go back to MI6 empty-handed. Do you want the job?
No. Thanks for the coffee.
She's such a fucking waste of time this season.
Distract them. You are two handsome men. But also so much more than that. Relationships are a lot of work. They require effort. Then you will have tough times. Sometimes you'll feel like you're losing your way, and sometimes you'll feel like you're losing each other. But the beauty in your relationship will be found in the ways you reunite.
Hello, losers.
So the 12 are having a meeting on the same boat as a random wedding? That's fucking stupid. Come on, Villanelle. Just let me watch Villanelle take out 12. I don't care about Eve dancing, for fuck's sake. Oh my god. Let me see the good stuff. I guess. Sure. I'm stoked that Villanelle got to be the one to kill them all. I just think this whole situation is so ridiculous.
I did it, Eve.
Don't you mean we did it?
Yeah, but mostly me.
They've resolved everything so fast this episode. Are you serious? Who's shooting? They tortured us all season just to resolve everything laughably quickly in the final episode so that they could kill her off for shock value? What is happening? Wouldn't she float up first? That scene was so weird. Oh, I feel so emotionally exhausted. Fuck this show. Who was shooting? Keep shooting. Kill her too. Why is she the one who gets to live? Fuck. That's how it ends. I always said that Eve didn't deserve Villanelle. I just didn't want her to not get her that way. Fuck this show so hard. I'm upset. The only parts of that episode that weren't horrible were all of the cute moments between Eve and Villanelle. Those were all so goddamn adorable. Which, again, isn't necessarily a positive. It's kind of like a double-edged sword. Like, it pisses me off that they clearly still know how to make scenes between them cute. I just... Like, this feels like a different version of Season 3. Like, an alternate reality version of Season 3. Like, you literally could go... For the most part, you could go from Season 2 into either Season 3 or Season 4, as far as their relationship goes, at least. I mean, obviously, you'd be confused when it comes to, like, Helene and that kind of stuff. But as far as their relationship goes, you could go into either one and it would be whatever, you know? But everything else was so embarrassingly bad. Like, I really don't understand how the people who are in charge of this season, the showrunners, whoever, whatever they're called, whoever was all involved in this season, I don't understand how they're proud of it. I don't understand how they're not embarrassed. The writing in this season, you all know how I feel about it. Just focusing on this episode, that was so bad. This season was such a waste of time. Everything was a horrible, painful waste of time. And then they're gonna end it like that? Do we even know who was shooting? Did I miss the clue? We have so many questions. We never found out why Helene was torturing the 12. We never found out who killed Kenny. They just so happened to find out where all of the 12 are going to be at once, which hardly ever happens because they've already said multiple times that part of the reason why they're so successful is they don't even know who each other are. But apparently now, for this one time, they're all going to get together for a very rare meeting that they very rarely have. And they just so happen to know where this meeting is going to be. And it just so happens to be on a boat with a random wedding. Don't know why that would be, but okay. And Villanelle, who is a badass, and I know that there's a certain level of, like, suspending disbelief when it comes to this show, especially, like, Villanelle and her kills, and I'm fine with that. Her killing all of the 12, it bothers me more so in the sense of, like, them all being in the same place at once and all that, like I've already said. Less so her being able to take them all out on her own. But whatever. But then, who started shooting? So now they didn't answer any of the questions they created this season. And now we have a new one. Who the hell shot Villanelle? And I'm sorry, but who wants someone dead bad enough they're going to be shooting multiple rounds into the water like that? But then they don't wait long enough to see if someone comes back up for air. They fucked up everything with, like, Carolyn and the 12 and all of that so badly that I didn't even understand what was going on with her and the 12 this episode. I have no idea what anything to do with Carolyn meant or anything. It meant nothing. Pam certainly didn't end up having any sort of payoff. Her whole thing was so annoyingly illogical. Like, for as loyal as she was to Helene, for Helene seeing something in her, Constantine was much kinder to her and actually was with her for quite a while and actually cared about her happiness and everything. And they were, like, bonding and shit. So for someone who was, like, struggling with it so much to just being able to kill Constantine, and then all of a sudden that was what was too far, now she's leaving the game. Why did we watch her all season? I just don't understand why this season wasn't... Like, this episode, the story of this episode should have been stretched out for the whole season, and could have. If we started this season with them walking back to each other, and them being together like this, hunting down the 12, and instead of them making it so goddamn cheap and easy at the final episode finding all 12 at once, it could have been a finale season of them hunting down the 12 and basically in that way freeing Villanelle from her life under their rule, you know, so that they can go off and be happy together. I'm not saying that I needed a 100% happy ending. Obviously, especially in finale seasons, like, you need shit to go wrong, you need drama, you need loss, you need all that stuff. But they could have done all that stuff in a much more meaningful way. I mean, if they were going to kill Constantine off anyways, what if, like, Constantine had died trying to help Villanelle and Eve take down the 12 because he finds out that the 12 had gotten Irina out of the prison and had basically recruited her, and he was then so desperate to stop the 12 to free not only Villanelle but his own daughter that he somehow died in the process helping them. You know what I mean? That would have felt like such a better payoff and such a better redemption for Constantine. And I don't know, like, his death was so meaningless and so fucking pointless. I still don't cry. I'm still so angry. I'm so dumb. I'm still so angry about losing him for no reason. And the fact that they had Irina call him and they brought her back in the picture for no reason. This season has been so bad, you guys. I know that we all joked together in the comments about how the second this season was going to be over, it was going to not exist anymore to us. And that is definitely true. Fuck this season. I am definitely... The story to me ends at season 3, as far as the show goes. In my mind, after season 3, like I said, they get together and they hunt down the 12 one by one together. The Helene thing never happened. She was so pointless. She doesn't need to be in the story at all. Pam doesn't need to be in the story at all. It's just them hunting down the 12 while Carolyn's still trying to figure out what happened to Kenny, and they help each other here and there throughout the season. Constantine finds out about Irina and gets involved as well to help. I mean, I want him to survive, but if he has to die, he dies in the process of helping to free... He gives himself up to give Villanelle and his daughter Irina freedom. That's the way he goes out if he has to go out. We actually get answers for Kenny's death. I want answers. What the hell did they mean in this episode where she says, you always knew who killed Kenny or something? You just didn't want to stop? Like, what the fuck? It baffles me that people want to stick up for the writers of this season because the writing is so bad. It is so nonsensical, illogical, incoherent. Like, the writing is so bad this season. I don't understand how you could not think that. There was so much cuteness between Villanelle and Eve this episode, and like I've said, I wasn't even able to fully enjoy it. I know that people keep reminding me that this show has a way of, like, not giving you anything for the whole season, then giving it all at once, and I hate that. It felt like when someone treats you like shit, like, over and over and over and over and over and over again, and then they, like, love bomb the shit out of you, and you're like, yeah, this affection and attention and love, like, normally should feel good and should be enjoyable, and I normally would be happy about it, but it's ruined now, it's tainted now because I know what it is. It's love bombing, right? That's what this season has felt like for me. There was so many moments in this episode that were so cute and adorable, and yet, for some reason, behind all that enjoyment for me was, like, annoyance and this feeling of, like, too little too late. It just feels like they gave us shitty writing all season, ruined our characters, just to, like, take the easy way out for the finale and just give us some, like, affection between them. That was the highlight of the finale, was just... I don't know. I feel like I'm not fully making sense. Maybe I need to gather my thoughts more before I do this outro or something, but I'm also just in such a big hurry to forget the season existed. Maybe we should just discuss in the comments. I'm really glad that I at least got a lot of Villanelle moments. Villanelle definitely felt more like herself in this episode. She made me smile a bunch of times. I'm glad that Jodie actually got screen time for the finale. But yeah, all in all, I think this season and this finale episode especially was embarrassingly bad writing. And I'm definitely in a hurry to forget this season ever happened. Just because I see in the corner of my screen here, the next up is showing Help. That I have a reaction video to, by the way. Incredible movie. I think my favorite Jodie performance that I've seen so far. So if you have not watched that video, you should definitely go check it out. It should be in my movies playlist. The next movie we are doing is Free Guy. I definitely need some lighthearted, hopefully funny Jodie to make up for this season and the last several of the Jodie movies I've done. I did Help and I did The Last Duel, which were both very heavy movies. Heavy watches, so definitely need a lighthearted moment with Jodie to cheer us up after those two and after this horrendous season. I will spend the rest of my existence fantasizing about what this show could have been if Phoebe Waller-Bridge would have wrote the whole thing. because I was so impressed with her, one of the next shows we are doing is Fleabag. We are going to be starting Fleabag and Orphan Black now that the show is over. We're going to do both side by side. So if you're interested in either of those, make sure you subscribe. Another reminder that this mom has got 3 kids to raise. So if you're interested in my full-length reactions, you can head on over to my Patreon. The link is in the description box below. And shout out and thank you to everyone who's able to support me over there. I love and appreciate you guys so much, especially my MVPs. You guys are amazing. And thank you guys for hanging out with me. It's always a pleasure to spend this time with you. I love you all so much, and I will see you in the next video. See you later.